another early morning ride, and I think it's going to be another foggy, smoggy morning. Let's see how and what we are in for. So the exhausts are extra loud right now, and I suppose they should be because they're really cold. It was a little cold last night, so I think because of that there is a bit more dew. Uh, uh, oh, there is a space there, but no. Uh, it's a really cold morning, really, really cold. I don't know why I'm craving of having like a beverage right now, like tea, a hot cup of tea. I think that will be something that is going to like fire up fire up the heat. Being Saturday, I'm not sure if there are going to be many open. So the tunnel is going to be here and it's going to be really noisy. So enjoy for these 10 seconds. To be more colder than the day before. I don't know why that is, but anyways, we'll have to live with it now. I also got these new uh, bar grips. Uh, I just noticed that the normal grip was just it was there was a lot of black on my hand, and then I had to get it washed and all. So these, I think it adds a better look to the bike. I mean, that's what I think. Oh shit! I don't know why. I mean, you cannot do much about these kind of people. The only thing that you can do is that you should perfect your braking skills. I mean, not perfect, but you should know how to properly apply your brakes, because there are going to be thousands of people like these on streets, and especially on highways like these, it's really dangerous. So it's better that uh, you just stay safe. It becomes really ugly otherwise. So, like I said, I bought these bar grips from Trip Machine. Now I got one side correct, really good, but the other side is just it's just loose. I don't know why. I don't know why it happened. Is it something wrong that I did on my part? It's just wrong. Scorpio N. It's a really good car. Again, associated with a lot of the wrong reasons, but a good car. I was listening to a video. Uh, I think it was last week. Why there is so much of a sale of Fortuner in India? So, uh, you know, I heard a lot, but again, I generally think that Fortuner is associated with an elite class of people in India, and not only businessmen or government officials, but even MPs, MLAs, they also prefer Fortuner. And I think because of that reason itself, there is a lot of love given to that car. We even were considering buying uh, Toyota High Rider. I think that's the name of this car. It's a good car, good spacious car. Obviously not that spacious as compared to an XUV, but obviously it has better fuel efficiency, a little more compact. Uh, Power wise, I wouldn't say it has great power. I mean, for Indian roads and city drive, it's fine. So we also were looking into buying one, but again, there was a lot of going back and forth because of how many people are going to sit, are they going to be comfortable in the car, and that is what we ended up purchasing. So uh, obviously 700, a little more space, a little more room, more features, less mileage, of course. Ooh, nice. Vintage cars, they all go up for a drive on a Sunday morning around India Gate. It's beautiful. I mean, the effort that might go into maintaining such a vehicle is just tremendous. I mean, uh, I personally don't have an experience, but I've sat in one when I was at Nimrana, and it's just, I mean, it's incredible how people actually maintain and get a vintage tag for for these kind of vehicles. I am searching for a new mic though, because this one, the Digitek one that I'm using, I mean, I don't know if that's really good, because I tried to capture exhaust sound video. Obviously, what I've seen on the internet is that they have, I think they have a DJI mic, so that provides a certain level of noise cancellation. So over there, it is easy to filter out any kind of noise in the mic itself. But obviously, this is a cheaper wireless mic that I have, and uh, so I mean, I did not have much knowledge at that time, but obviously, I will need a new mic. I'm not going to be throwing this one. I'll be using this one as well. I have a spare camera at home. The It's the DJI Osmo Action 1. I have that camera, and let's see if we can maybe use it. I was also like, I just saw an Apache right here. I think it was 200, Apache 200. And I recently saw a video about people preferring BMW, which is like a 20 or 30,000 more expensive than as compared to the RR310. So I was watching that video, and I then tried to search a little bit about the specs of the bike, because obviously I did not, I do not own those. So obviously 20,000 cheaper RR310. The engine is from TVS itself, for the BMW. They're not manufacturing this engine right now for their bike, but it's from TVS itself. And Yet the sales for RR 310 are less as compared to the BMW. I'm not able to recall the bike name. I'm very bad at that. But it got me thinking. Like the youngsters nowadays, who on the internet, on social media platforms, who defend international brands uh, entering the Indian market, saying that they have much superior engine quality, they have much superior product overall quality. I beg to differ at this point. Uh, Yamaha, for that matter, in India, I don't know why. I mean, it feels like that. Uh, you're just launching multiple things in 150, 175, 155cc segment bikes, and I don't understand why, when India is a market, as in the past years, especially after COVID, has shown that it has a big market for uh, above 250cc or 350cc bikes, and that is why companies like Triumph have invested so much in India. So I don't understand this obsession with brand. You're going to be riding for your own benefit. I mean, you, you're riding for a brand, then that's wrong. You're not you're not going to be getting out of anything. And when in the end you encounter some issues, which there are going to be, irrespective of the brand name, then it is going to be a little more difficult for you, because uh, the Indian brands right now in the market, Bajaj, Royal Enfield, they've significantly improved their quality of product. I'm not just talking about, see, four wheelers is a different segment altogether. But now when I'm talking about two wheelers, there there is still a lot of youngsters who tend to go with the brand rather than what they need. When you're going to be buying your first bike, you will not be buying on the basis of brand or anything else. You should be buying on the basis of your need. जरूरत क्या है आपको उस बाइक की? That is why it associating yourself and defending defending brands, saying that their engine quality is superior in 150cc segments. Low powered engines are obviously not going to be giving you any trouble anytime soon. A 150cc bike that just gives you 20 bhp or 18 bhp of power at a certain RPM is just not going to give you a lot of trouble while riding. You know, there are some mechanical concepts that you need to be familiar with if you are justifying yourself on the basis of of low power, low compression engines, which is it is rubbish to even think about. I mean, obviously there are going to be, so if we talk about, okay, let me take vibrations. So if we talk about vibrations, my 650cc bike, it gives way less vibrations at 120 kmph. I know it's a really high speed, but when you compare it to so I have a Meteor 650. If I compare it to a Meteor 350, the vibrations that the bike used to give me at maybe 90 or 100 kmph were so much as compared to my 650, which virtually have no vibrations at that speed. So the brand is same, the quality level is the same, the engine power obviously is differed, and one more thing is different, that's the engine configuration. The 650 has a inline parallel twin engine configuration. So any vibrations that in one power stroke, now there are obviously again, you should be a little bit familiar with all these mechanical concepts, like I said, that you are going to be defending. But when where one cylinder has one power stroke, the other cylinder will not be in power stroke, okay, and the vibrations of that one cylinder will be counteracted by the power stroke of the second cylinder. I mean that is the concept. That is why even number of cylinders are always better balanced than odd number of cylinders. So, you know, if you're talking that if you may be putting up an argument that a Bajaj bike of 150 or 180 cc produces more vibrations, it's because it has a little more kick to it rather than comparing to maybe a FZ, which is a low power vehicle. Really, I mean. Uh, I was right. That bus driver shouldn't have crossed like that. Anyways, so like I was saying, the vibrations in a single cylinder are going to be there. Now, the fact is, if you choose to ignore them, that's a different issue altogether. But there are going to be vibrations, be it or not be it. The vibrations are not going to be based on the engine manufacturer. They are going to be based on a simple mechanical concept, which is not, which is again, it is not going to be ignored on the basis of the country of manufacture. It is going to be followed. These are plain laws that cannot be ignored. These are the principles on which these mechanical concepts work. So again, defending that argument is just rubbish. It is like, I mean, I do not have words. I mean, I want to, like in हिंदी if I say, गाली देने का मन करता है कभी कभी. गाली देने का मन करता है कभी कभी ऐसे आर्ग्यूमेंट्स में, बट obviously there are millions of people out there who drive in the name of brand and not in the name of actually enjoying the ride or enjoying your motorcycle. Like I do not know. I mean, there are going to be people out there who are going to love the name Harley Davidson, but the X440 is just. I mean, I have driven a pure street 750 Harley, and also have driven an X440. You cannot be comparing the type of drive that a Harley gives if you are going in the name of brand and not seeing what motorcycle they are giving. So just in the name of purchasing in the name of brand is just ridiculous. Obviously, people are entitled to their own opinion. They can buy whatever they want. They can drive whatever they want. But it is wrong to blame some manufacturers when they're not doing anything wrong. It's actually great. You know what Bajaj has been doing. I myself have driven KTM. I have driven Dukes. I have driven a Harley, a Street 750. Then I completely shifted to Royal Enfield. Not because I wanted speed or I wanted power or something. I just want the feel of riding. I can go as I have driven this bike, my Super Meteor, as fast as 160 kmph. But that is not why I have purchased it. Obviously, I have driven it. I've tried to go even more, but I couldn't because I don't know why. But what I mean to say is that the another red light, and then maybe one day you can own it. But for me, I mean, not right now. It's looking like a bleak option. अंडा चाय है इधर. भैया अंडा बना दोगे? अंडा चाय है? अभी नहीं है? कितना देर लगेगा? चलो, it might take some time right now. There is one more shop. There is one more shop inside. I don't know if that one also will be open. Like I said, it's Saturday right now. It's today right now. Yeah, it is Saturday today. So that is why I thought there's not going to be many shops open, which are usually open on the weekdays. Uh, let's just hope that we is it open? No, it's closed. I'll just go home, man. My home is not far away. That was really quick. Oh, there are two more dogs. Oh man, this is one big disadvantage of this. Uh, I don't think so. They'll run. No. There's one big disadvantage for this exhaust is that dogs will run after you like they're going to be training for the Olympics 400-meter race. मतलब ऐसे भागेंगे जैसे उनका कुछ चुरा के भागे हो तुम. And luckily, like I said, I have a 650, so not only it helps me cruise, but at times when I need the power and the torque, it is there giving me that. So I have had a few encounters where I feel that I was saved because of the speed of this bike. But again, I don't understand why they run. But that's okay. The 350 RS.